right, in this class video, I'm going to be sharing with you some 12 by 12 pages that I made, and it is featuring the Birdsong collection from 49th and Market. So welcome, my YouTube friends. I'm Vanessa with Scrapping It Up, and every Wednesday night I go live over on my Facebook page, and we create some type of 12 by 12 pages. If you have Facebook, please go over there and join us every Wednesday night. If you don't do the Facebook thing, I'm going to be sharing these with you. So hopefully I will inspire you to create, or you can just copy me all you want. As just if you share it somewhere on social media, it's kind of nice to do where credit is due. Okay. I did have the 6x8 paper pad, the collection kit, and the ephemera pieces to create this. If you do want to purchase the tutorial, it's just $4, and you get the photo gallery. So you get photos of all the layouts. Yeah, this just has 8 layouts. So there's the photo gallery. Then you get the project sheets that has a bigger photograph. And then I give you the measurements and just a little bit of description of where to put the pieces. Okay. And you get the live classes inside the tutorial. Or you could just join my tutorial club, and that contains my pages, my albums, my folios, my interactive 12 by 12s, everything that I do, and it's just a monthly fee. Okay. All right, let's get started. So here I just used the 6x8 paper pad, and then I just added some strips in here. This is when we was kind of getting low on paper. Was when I created this one from scraps, and then I done the triangle thing, and then to the ephemera pieces and backed it with some of the plain cardstock, so you could journal in here. You could put a small photo inside there. And this one I rounded all the corners. So let me show you. Like this one's not rounded. What a rounded corner can do to a photo mat. It just softens it. So that's something I kind of like to do too sometimes. All right. So now we have this one. And again, this 6x8 paper pad. And then I again used my strips and some of the ephemera pieces. But oh man, this is a really beautiful collection. So then I tore. See, I had this piece left. I don't remember how I done this. Trying to think. There we go. I had it backwards. Yep, I had it backwards on there. Okay, so what I done is I tore a corner off, tore a big piece of the corner off, and then I just put this piece here. That's what I done. I knew it didn't look right. That's how. And then again, use my strips to get this green over here, because I like them to kind of be balanced out. And then we popped this. This was a 6x8, and I just cut it in half, and then I backed it with some of the navy colored cardstock, and then use some of the ephemera pieces from the collection. This one here is, I used a bunch of pieces to create a 12 by 12 layout, is what I've done. We used the 6x8 paper pads, and then we put it all together to make a 12 by 12 page. So that's the back of the paper. Okay. And then I butted 2 of them up, and then I just used a piece of copy paper to put them together. Okay. So here's what it looks like. And then just use, 6x8 from the pad, another 6x8 from the pad. And then, of course, the black strips. and just kind of collaged, you know, some of the pieces up. But oh, it turned out beautiful. The colors of this collection is just amazing. And it's Birdsong by 49th and Market. Just beautiful paper. Okay, so this piece here is from the packaging. I couldn't just throw that away. I had to use it. So this is this stripe, and then this stripe is both from the packaging. Okay, so it turned out beautiful. And then I used the frames from the collection and then backed it with white cardstock. So you can put your photos in here. And then I used just black little pieces just to kind of make everything just kind of pop. Because to me, it was just a little bit blah, and just adding those really enhanced it. But yeah, don't forget, you can always use the packaging. Yep, this one is upside down. So here is another one. I used the 6x8, and then I just used the black strip again. And I used the green strip, and then collaged it up with photo mounts. I love how this one turned out. So it's the orange and the teal, and then I brought in the yellow strips to kind of, you know, help tie the yellow in here, tie it all together. And then I just angled another 6x8 paper. And then this is ephemera pieces. This is just a piece we had left over, and that's an ephemera piece. And then the frames, and just kind of collaged it up a little bit. But it turned out very cute. Very cute. I think this is one of my favorites. You have to let me know if that's one of your favorites too. Okay. And then again, you know, kind of getting down to the nitty gritty, I come up with this one. These were from the ephemera pieces. This piece here was from the ephemera, the green, and then the blue. This is a 6x8 piece. And then I had a strip up here, and then I just added another strip to it. And to tie this blue in, we just put it here and here to tie it all together. And of course, you know, the orange strip and the orange strips. But very cute. So if you enjoyed these, you can purchase this for $4. Remember, you get the gallery sheets, you get the project sheets, and then you get the live classes, okay? Or you can join my tutorial club, where you get everything that I ever make. All right? All right, that's it. If you happen to have any questions, please ask. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and we will be talking to you guys later. As always, keep scrapping. Bye-bye.